Going into Monday night's Cardinals-Cowboys game, what did you really know about Arizona? Cliff Kingsbury's a Hancy boy. He has a Miami Vice-esque home. Quarterback Kyler Murray's a wee little fella who moves around like a kitty cat. But considering all the hype that they had going into 2020, trading for DeAndre Hopkins, giving Budda Baker a record contract, you were thinking that this team could be what the Cleveland Browns of 2019 failed to be. Wins over the banged-up 49ers, Washington football team, and the New York Jets aren't going to build up your hype, and losses to teams like the Detroit Lions and the somewhat frisky Carolina Panthers aren't helping either. I was hoping that a Monday night primetime performance with Kyler Murray under the lights, along with Cliff Kingsbury, against the Dallas Cowboys could perhaps give Arizona its first real test of the year. Instead, the Cardinals basically took a test where all they had to do was sign their name. And then the teacher decided to quit his job and give everybody A's for the rest of the year because the Dallas Cowboys quit. Ezekiel Elliott's 2 fumbles early on didn't help. Andy Dalton also played poorly. But I was struck by the lack of effort, the lack of care, the lack of any energy. I get it. Dak Prescott suffered a traumatizing season-ending injury about a week ago. But that's no excuse. The Cowboys are still in first place. Andy Dalton should at the very least be functionally competent, surrounded by guys like Amari Cooper and Michael Gallup and CeeDee Lamb and the aforementioned Elliott. And yet, here they were, not able to move the football at all, while the defense, on the other side of things, had no idea how to stop anything. They were a mess. Big play after big play. No hustle, no heart. And when you can see that, some schlub like myself, watching the game on his couch on TV, that these guys aren't even trying, it all comes back to one person. And I just can't believe that the Dallas Cowboys thought that they were going to be able to turn things around, moving on from Jason Garrett for a portly Jason Garrett. That's Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers in 2010. He deserves a lot of credit for helping Green Bay get through that season, considering all the injuries that they had suffered. They never made it back to another Super Bowl, and that was a decade ago. And you thought this guy was the guy to hire. I'm not even mad about the fact that Mike McCarthy, during his introductory press conference with Jerry Jones, announced that he had lied to Jerry Jones about watching all of the Cowboys film the year before. But any Seahawk fan can tell you to go back and watch the 2015 NFC Championship game.
And Green Bay is bringing their field goal unit on as Bruce Irvin made the play.
And this guy had 4th and 1 opportunities with Aaron Rodgers at the peak of his powers. He chose to kick field goals.
It's 4th and goal again. And the field goal unit will come on again for Green Bay.
And the Seahawks in a game where they threw 4 interceptions and had to fake a field goal to score one of their first touchdowns, win that game still. It's directly at the feet of Mike McCarthy. Is this forward thinking? Is this ahead of the curve? Is this anything that makes you feel like you're going in a different direction than you had been with Jason Garrett? It's the exact same stuff. A retread NFL coach who's been in NFL circles and knows how to shake the right hands, and for whatever reason, the Cowboys thought that this was the guy to bring in. I'm frustrated about it, and it has nothing to do with the Dallas Cowboys because I don't care if they're successful or not. It has everything to do with the fact that I wanted the Cardinals to actually be challenged in Monday Night Football. Guess what? They weren't, and now we still don't know anything about them.